Hi everyone, welcome to this Valuecase product release. Today we are shipping updates for our AI agent. We also have updates for the Gantt chart and a lot of smaller other things. I will show you the most important ones today, so let's dive right in. Starting with our AI agent, we shipped file support. So you can go here and then upload a file, and you can upload anything here, Excel, PDFs, PowerPoints, etc. And I just have an example onboarding plan. So I will upload this and then I will say create a custom onboarding template for my company and also let it know that I attached our current onboarding plan. This is based on the standard prompt that we have on the top here. Now let me send this. You can put transcripts in here. You can maybe put a sales deck in here or any resources that you want to attach to create your workspaces. And I will just let it work here for a second. So it's uploading the files now, and then we'll go through everything to create a tailored template. Okay, perfect. We have a first draft here, and I just want to quickly show you the onboarding plan that it created. So it has now pre-onboarding, system configuration, and so on. And if you just quickly remember those tasks, we can quickly go to the onboarding plan, and you will see that it just copied all of these milestones, all of these tasks, etc. pretty perfectly. So I can now go in here and start from here, maybe do some edits and customize it so it fits the Valuecase platform, but it's a great starting point. And no matter what you upload, it might be something completely else for a different use case. It can really help the AI to understand what you're after and then give you a more tailored version of a template, a space, or just a specific block. And this is also where I want to go next. So a challenge that we saw with the AI agent is that you always had to describe what you want to change. If you wanted to, for example, change this implementation plan, you would go into the chat and say, change the implementation plan on onboarding plan page to this and that. Now, we gave you a shortcut for this. So if you hover any block, you will see this add to chat button. And if you click on it, just like with the files, it puts it into the chat context. And I can just go to my agent and say, translate this to Dutch. And without me telling the agent what exactly I want to change, it knows what's in context and can work on this block and now translate it to Dutch. Let's give it a few seconds to do it. Perfect. We now have a fully translated plan, and you can now further work on this block. You can also remove it from the context, work on a different block or the template overall. And this hopefully helps you just working faster with the agent. Speaking about working with the agent, we also released a collection of use cases that we saw working well with all of our customers. If you go to our website and go to resources, you will find them here. So just click on AI agent use cases, and you will find a lot of ready-to-use prompts in different categories to really test out the agent. And you can just click on anything here. You will find the prompt ready for copy, and you can just paste that into the agent, and it will start working and editing your space or template accordingly. Next, I want to show you an update to one of my favorite blocks, the Gantt chart. The Gantt chart is amazing for anything complex, a complex enterprise sale, a complex onboarding implementation project, a complex account plan, or whatever it is, right? And it's always linked to your action plans, one or multiple, and then it shows you the start and end date of tasks. It shows you when they are, you can collapse the milestones and so on. So this block was always there, and it's really loved by many of you. Now we did a big upgrade and made it much more interactive. Before, if you wanted to move any tasks, you always had to click on the task itself, change the dates here, and then go back. This changes. You can now go to any task, drag the start date, drag the end date, and you can also move a task directly here. So when you're working with your customer on a project plan, this will speed you up big time. Also, if you have a task that's not scheduled yet, you see that here, you will see that mini plus appearing. And you can just click to make the task appear on the timeline, drag it around, and now your task will have the due dates and the start dates. Hopefully this is helpful if you're working on more complex projects and just want to work a bit faster. It works great in screen sharing. So I really recommend implementing this maybe on the first page of your space if you're working something complex. And then finally, I want to show you our new Academy. If you go into the news and support area, it might be folded in for you. You will find the Academy here. And we always had this, but we just relaunched this to make it better and more useful. The new Academy walks you through the different levels of Valuecase. You start with your first space, then you might utilize more advanced features like tasks and forms. You learn how to share spaces and engage your customers in a better way. And then we also have power features like dashboard features in here, and also then automation and integration. And this new Academy hopefully helps you getting more out of our platform. We filmed a lot of videos, created a lot of tutorials, example templates, and so on, so it's easy to follow, and it can really bring your Valuecase usage to the next level. If you have any questions, if you're missing something or so, please reach out. You can also give us feedback directly in the Academy here. And if you want to talk with us about how to create such an Academy for your product, just reach out, and we are happy to help you set it up in the Valuecase platform. That's it for this release video. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have a lot of smaller releases in this release as well that I didn't show on the video, and you will find them in the changelog, in the product newsletter, and on the website. So feel free to check that out. Let us know if you have any other feedback, and we would love to hear from you. And then I see you very soon. Bye-bye.